roll call.
Weigel.
Here.
Dallas.
Here.
Barry.
Here.
Hart. Here. Moran.
Here.
Parker. Here. Singer. Trainier. Here. Gould, you have a quorum. We also have Mr. Brooks present.
Thank you. Don, would you lead us in the pledge?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have the minutes of January the 3rd for approval.
Motion.
Second.
Moved and second. Questions? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Is there any old business to bring forward this morning? Hearing none, we'll move on to new business. We have a public hearing for the adoption of the long-range transportation plan. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Moved and second. Please take the roll.
Weigel.
Yes.
Dallas.
Yes.
Barry.
Yes.
Hart. Moran.
Yes.
Parker. Yes. Trainier.
Yes.
And Gould, you are now in public hearing.
All right. First of all, is there anyone from the general public who wishes to address the committee? Anyone from the general public? Third time. Hearing none, I'm going to call upon our transportation director and county engineer, Bruce. Want to make any comment at this time? I don't have to. Well, I don't have to turn the mic on. Lana, can you do that?
I can talk loud.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mr. Mayor, Mr. Chairman, and members of the committee. After some discussion that I've had previously with members of leadership and also with the chairman, I would like to call on the members to table the public hearing and the adoption of this 2040 plan until such time as we can do some more continued discussion, make some modifications, if that's agreeable with the committee.
Yeah, I think members would like some more time to review this. And I don't see anyone here from the Farm Bureau this morning. I thought they were going to have someone present here this morning. If there's no objection, can I have a motion?
Motion to table.
Motion. Second.
Moved in second. Please call the roll.
Weigel.
Yes.
Dallas.
Yes.
Barry.
Yes.
Hart. Yes. Moran.
Yes.
Parker. Singer. Trainier.
Yes.
And Gould.
Yes.
Yes. Motion passes.
All right. So the public hearing is tabled and it'll be on the agenda for the next meeting. Other new business today, I don't have anything particular. Under resolutions to the county board, number one, Bruce has asked that that be tabled. So if we can, just another motion, not only public hearing, but the adoption. Can I have a motion on number one, please?
Motion to table.
Moved by Tom, second by Don. Any objection? Call the roll, please.
Weigel.
Yes.
Dallas.
Yes.
Barry.
Yes.
Hart. Yes. Moran.
Yes.
Parker. Yes. Trainier.
Yes.
And Gould.
Yes. Number two, limiting the gross weight of vehicles on Channahon Minooka Road from US 6 to Bell Road, legal limit 14 tons, County Board District 6. Bruce?
I've had discussions with the chairman concerning this issue. Seems that there has been a lot of truck traffic utilizing Channahon Minooka Road. If members are familiar with that road, it winds through Channahon and Minooka from Ridge Road to the northwest portion, and it winds through Channahon and Minooka down to Route 6. There's some industrial warehousing up along the Ridge Road in Channahon and Minooka area, and it seems that these trucks are taking this route for a cut through for whatever reason. The chairman and I have discussed it. It may be just GPS. They're looking at a GPS, and this is the shortest route. But we've had inquiries from residents along that corridor, because it's mostly residential through there, and they can access I-55 if in fact that's the location they're going to or from. continuing down Ridge Road to Route 6 to I-55. So it's not necessary that they take this. There's no warehousing along there, it's all residential. Our section,
It's 3 schools. High school, I mean, there's-
our section, yeah, and
There's 3
there was a
schools.
comment made, there are schools along there also. Our section goes from the county line, which is Bell Road, and then it runs south and east to Route 6. I've spoken with Craig Casson, who's the county engineer for Grundy County. Is the section from Bell Road to Ridge Road is also Grundy County Highway. He has agreed that he will also limit trucks on that section of his, that's a county highway, to 14 tons, as we are doing, and it's going to go to their board this month, as ours will go to the board. So we could post this entire section from Ridge Road to Route 6 as a 14 ton, to eliminate the truck traffic.
Very good. So we'll have a uniform limit in both counties.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Any questions? Steve?
I have a similar situation in my district in Lockport with the trucks. They're going without GPS probably, then they're finding out they're lost. So now they're going down in subdivisions and turning around in the subdivisions, so now they're rolling over people's lawns because they can't make the turns. And I talked to the sheriff, and the sheriff said that even though there's a 7-ton sign, it's only a sign violation, it's not an overweight violation. So these trucks keep coming, so it's exactly the same problem. I'd like to see something addressed for the different 151st Street and Gould around those warehouses. You know, you're familiar with it already, but I mean, we need to do something there also because it's crazy with the trucks.
Steve, we don't have that on the agenda, but maybe you can meet with Bruce and Jeff and you guys can discuss that, okay?
John,
Yes, Jackie? Go
just
ahead.
wanted to ask Bruce, I get people have complained, but do we normally like do some kind of study? Do we like have things counted? I just am curious about the
We
process.
did do it, we performed a traffic count on that section of road, and I was not, nobody has contacted our office as far as the public concerning the truck situation. Chairman and I spoke about this. I also spoke with the county executive concerning this because he had some questions on this county highway. After we performed it, there are a considerable amount of trucks along there that I was not aware of. It was surprising that we would have these trucks going down the residential, considering they have to go at a slower speed to weave through this county highway. But they are, in fact, running this route. And it's not necessary that they do use this road.
But I just want to know how you know that they are using this route. I mean, did
Because
you
we
have
took a
somebody
traffic
sitting there?
count and it-
That was my
Yeah.
question. I'm sorry if I wasn't clear, but that was my
Yeah, we
question.
took a traffic count, there are trucks
Thank
on
you.
it.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Can I have a motion?
Motion.
Moved and second. Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. 3, authorizing approval of additional professional services agreement for design engineering services Phase 2 with AECom Technical Services for road bridge appurtenant work on 95th Street extension between Plainfield, Naperville Road and Boughton Road using county's allotment of RTA tax funds, County Board Districts 3 and 11. Bruce.
Okay, this is the supplement to the original Phase 2 design that we have for the intersection on 95th Street and Naperville Road. There was a bid letting in Springfield for that project recently, and there was a low bidder. It's being awarded by IDOT. What we need to do, part of the project includes the widening of the structure on the west leg of 95th Street. And this supplemental services contract is to review all the shop drawings, plans, sign off on that structure.
All right. Questions? Move.
Second.
Second. Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Director of Transportation discussion. Bruce?
Okay, in your packet, we have the HR Green Consulting Services contract. This is the third year for this 3-year contract. They are part of our Build Will Phase 2 review consultants that we've worked with for multiple years. On page 8.1A, section 7.3, what it says is the contract may be extended for one additional 12-month term at the county engineer's discretion recommendation, subject to the Will County Public Works and Transportation Committee approval. And then the term will last for one additional year. Does not have to, the extension of the contract for the 2 additional years does not need to go to the county board, that we have this portion in the contract. So what I would like to ask the committee is if we could extend this contract to last 1 year by approval by this committee.
What's the time frame?
The contract begins March 27th.
So 27.
That is correct.
Is this budgeted?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, Jay?
This is the third year, basically.
That is correct.
contract then. So that was our intent all along, was to go for the 2 years.
Yes.
Yeah, we just do it 1 year at a time.
Correct.
My only concern was binding a new engineer to a contract for like 2 years, because I would think whoever comes next might have some different opinions or thoughts. So, yeah, if it's just the third year of the third, part of the contract.
Okay. So, motion?
Second.
Second. Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. State's Attorney's Office. Anything from the State's Attorney's Office? Yes.
I don't have anything particular to discuss. I would let the board know that we met with Bolingbrook and Naperville on the 95th Street issue, and according to Jim Bone, which is attorney for Mayor Roger Clear, he has signed the indemnification agreement for the section of the 95th Extension project that they are indemnifying us for the existence of the stop signs and the guardrails while we work through how we're going to handle either a jurisdictional transfer or other way of dealing with the stop sign issue. So that will be
They're liable? They're not liable, is that what that means?
yes.
Is it an interim, a temporary agreement, or is it permanent?
It's a temporary agreement until we get the jurisdictional transfer done. We need to look into getting federal approval for the grant to make sure that there's no issues with that first.
Is there any action which we need to take?
Not at this time, I'm just advising that that's the process that we're in right now. We are still working on how to effectuate all that.
Thank you. Yes, Jake?
Is Naperville going to be on board with this, or is that still an open
No.
question?
They're not interested.
Not at all.
To them?
They made it clear.
Crystal clear.
They want
No.
to.
Is everything over with Ann to get the information for her to go look into this? Did
She
receive that?
she's making inquiries on the process for us.
So she did now end up with all the information? Okay.
I believe so.
Why don't you explain what you're talking about?
Well, no, because,
Because it was a federally granted road, we need to see if the jurisdictional transfer can even take place. And Snyder, our consultant on transportation, is helping us in that, talking to the administrator for federal grants with the state to get clarification.
yeah, I apologize. Yes, thank you, Jim. And when I had last talked with Ann Schneider, she did not receive the information yet to be able to look into this. So I didn't know if you had known Katie if she received this yet. She said once she gets it, she'll be able to come up with an answer right away.
I will look into that. I believe Mary Teacher had been handling that, but I will make sure that we get that information to her.
Ned Parker's had her light on, she's next.
No, like,
Oh, that was Suzanne, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Darren, you're next then.
Michael, what is being proposed exactly? I'm just sitting in on this, and so are we proposing, is Bolingbrook wanting to take over the 95th up to where the city limits are there? Is that what the proposal is?
They're interested in a jurisdictional transfer.
How far up 95th? Because I know 95th actually
Go to the bridge.
go to the bridge. Okay,
Center and the structure.
okay, understood, thank you.
I have a question.
Mr. Palmer, did you,
Yeah,
you next? And then Mrs. Hart.
I was part of that meeting with the municipalities. I believe, and it wasn't clear because there was the further research being done through Ann Schneider, but the discussion was Bolingbrook was willing to take a JT, because I asked that question at the meeting just so we had clarity, because there's been a lot of will they take it, will they not take it. Bolingbrook said they would take the road from the bridge, I think all the way to Fountain Road, because that's what we're holding right now. And I looked at the DOT, I know they weren't at the meeting, but that's what the county has currently. They were going to take that. That would encompass this intersection of debate. Naperville was expressed not being interested in doing a JT, but that extension, and this was discussed in the meeting, it's contiguous to the county system. It connects to Plainfield-Naperville Road, which is part of the county system. So I don't know that a JT is required on the Naperville side, but there's issues to be worked out as far as who's plowing what, and that was discussed at this meeting too. So I think the goal is probably to get what the committee's talked about and at this meeting was talked about is Bolingbrook taking a JT from the bridge to that terminus of that extension, which is Boughton, I believe, and Naperville not, but that would...
That was brought up last month.
Right. But Bolingbrook said they agreed to or they said they were going to take back the indemnification. It sounds like they've agreed to it, but then also that they would be interested in working on a JT, so.
Very good.
Okay, so that's perfect. Like we planned it, Nick. Thank you. Bruce, we once again, because I was with Naperville last week and we had talked about it. Can they do that? Take that half? Bolingbrook take that half? And I mean, is it?
Well, we have
not
to have,
in Bruce's world. I'm saying like in the whole legal world. Can they do that?
well, there's some discussion here that has to take place with the feds, first of all, because just them JTing the road doesn't change the fact that there's been a multi-way stop placed along this corridor that's unwarranted. So
Because
I don't
it says
even,
no.
you know,
What does it
that's
say now? No signs, no limiting truck traffic? I mean, there's some restrictions.
yeah.
And that goes
that's what
against-
Ann was going to work on to see what exactly the feds would or would not allow. Obviously, we've spent a lot of money on this corridor, the county has. And for us to go back, another example would be, what would happen if they decide to post the road at 5 tons? Well, we've just spent like 30 mil on this project to then go forward and restrict trucks on this corridor, which over $10 million of this money is federally funded. I think the
Well,
feds are-
it's going to take a combined effort with you, federal government, the state's attorney's office, and Bolingbrook. Everyone's going to have to reach an agreement here.
And our system has to be contiguous. For us to just stop at the middle of the DuPage River, and our system is not contiguous. We can't stop our system in the middle of the river. We have to have a logical termini on each end, which was this corridor from Naperville Road to Boughton. Naperville Road is a county highway.
Go ahead.
That was a discussion at this meeting. What is the termini currently at the south end of that extension?
Boughton Road.
Is that a county road?
No.
So,
It was at one
what's
time.
the difference if it's Boughton or if it's the bridge?
Road classifications, what can Boughton take? What traffic is on Boughton already?
Well, there's trucks on Boughton, a lot of them. I've never seen a truck on this extension. They all come to Plainfield, Naperville, to Boughton. I've never seen one truck. I think it's, or Well, there's not, I've never seen a truck. So I don't know if it's already posted or just trucks don't know that it's there, but there's never been a truck I've seen.
This is part of the continuing negotiation of doing the thing.
I guess my question.
Let's work it out.
Until Ann tells us what it
Yeah,
is.
I mean, this is.
There's a freight meeting today which she may be at, so hopefully we can get a feedback. But the discussion was this termini issue, but I think Bolingbrook is willing to work with the county to figure out whatever agreements have to be put in place to allow for, because the issue is, I mean, really more is a practical issue of plowing, and they said they would work with the county to figure out whatever needs to be done to make this work.
Okay.
So,
Thank you very much. Is there anything else from your office today? So you'll keep us surprised. And thank you very much. Work reports, Bill Will. Ray, any comment today?
Just report on file, sir, and if there are any questions, I do my best to answer them.
Thank you. I just, when they started up on Wilmington Peatone Road by the bridge to do that servicing, if you'd let me know, then just when I'd like to go out there when that starts, okay?
Will do, sir.
Thank you very much. Committee members, Bruce, do you have any, I noticed there's some things with your name under here, the status reports and so forth. Did you have any comment on your reports today?
No, sir. If there's any questions by the committee members?
Okay. Steve, anything?
I'll talk to Bruce and Jeff after the meeting.
Suzanne? Annette? Don? Don?
No, sir.
Mark? Jackie? Nope. Lori? No? All right. Anyone from the general public for public comment? Hearing none. I have no announcements today. Is there a need for executive session today? No executive session matters? Excuse me. Anything else? Well, Bruce, I think unless we hold you over, this may be your last meeting here for the committee. Is there not another one scheduled between now and your departure?
Yeah, this is my last Public Works and Transportation Committee. Yep.
How's it feel?
How's it feel? Interesting.
Make the agenda longer for him today. Make it a little longer now.
I think the question should be, Jeff, are you ready for this?
Yeah. Really was.
You ready?
Well, thank you, Bruce. I appreciate it. Last 2 years I've been chairman. You've been a great help to me and people who were on this committee and our predecessors. We appreciate all your hard work and all your communication with the whole board and us individually. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, and it goes both ways, because the board, the executive's office has been very supportive to me in everything that's been going on in the county for multiple decades since I've been around. And I've always gotten the support from the members in the executive's office. There's a lot more to do, and it's going to be handed over to a good guy.
We all wish you well in your retirement.
Thank you.
Jeff, good luck to you. All right, hearing nothing further, is there a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Tom, Mark, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We're adjourned. Thank you all.